Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Walt, and hey, man, it's another one. Yeah.
I find it very interesting that a woman sits here to me and says, no, men are allowed to sit around and do fuck all and feel sad. And those are the men they ignore when they DM. No. Those are the men they ignore them all. No. The man who works in Starbucks, who's sad all the time, you won't reply to him. Neither will any other female. So for women to come along and pretend they give a f about the fact that most men are basically invisible. There is not a female on the planet who's invisible today. You can be a 4, overweight, fat, you'll still go to the club and get attention. 99% of the men go to the club and nobody even fucking talks to them. If they try and talk to a girl, they get blanked and ignored and told to Most men are absolutely and utterly invisible. This is the truth about masculinity, right? It's very easy for women to sit here and complain about the top 2% of men. I dealt with this guy, he's arrogant, blah, 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 blah. Most men don't even fucking exist. They send 10,000 DMs and never even get read, let alone replied to. So if you just sit here and say, I'll get a G, a big G, a boss, a millionaire, and let him have a day off, very nice of you. I'm sure you would. But
yo, no one should debate against that point. It's just facts. Like,
if I said my pronoun was hottest man alive, if that was my genuine pronoun, would you feel obliged to call me that every day? Hey, hottest man alive? No, you wouldn't, would you? No. So, in other words, it all depends who decides what they want to be called.
And isn't that what we're discussing? The fact that I don't have to do that, so why do we have to call?
Why do we have to call Sam Smith they?
Because we're respecting their
why don't you respect
choice.
Me? That's my choice.
When do I have to
it's
call
my choice.
When do I have to call you?
I want to be called hottest man alive.
Hottest man alive.
Yes,
all the time.
That is my choice, and I demand you respect it.
I'm
I can now demand you call me, as my pronouns, hottest man alive. But you don't want to because you think that's ridiculous.
The serious part of this
But you'll call a single person they and them.
Like Piers Morgan said, I can say tomorrow, yo, my pronouns is I get so much bitches, I'm the best. Like, I can choose to say that. If you can choose to be like, yo, you have to like say this as my pronoun, then I could be like, all right, then refer to me by this as my pronoun. I get super bitches.
Woman or pro-man?
I'm pro-equality, like the real form of it.
Of course.
So I think if like men get to choose, if women get to choose not to be mothers, men should get to choose not to be fathers.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, but that's not the way the laws are set now, and we never talk about it. But when Roe versus Wade happened,
if you got pregnant, would you ask the boy what he wanted to do?
Well, I think he should be able to sign off his rights and not pay child support.
You think he shouldn't pay child support?
No, he shouldn't if he doesn't want to.
Yeah, if he doesn't want it, yeah.
They can go to jail in the UK and in the US if they don't pay child support. They're stuck. So it incentivizes women to get kids off of rich guys. So what I'm saying is, like, feminism says they're for equality, but if they were, they would talk about men's issues too.
Her initial question was just the most mind-bogglingly stupid thing. Like, that's like, are you pro-woman or pro-man? Like, what the fuck does that even mean?
Well, that's another reason why body count matters, because it's an evo-psych reason, evolutionary psychology. If a woman has 10 husbands, and she's sleeping with all of them, who's the father? You don't know. In the past, anyways. Throughout all of human history. Now, you can take a DNA test, and in some countries, it's actually in France, that's where I was born, you can't get it's illegal to get a paternity test in France. Because apparently, according to the French authorities or some shit, it would be too destructive to society because men would realize that they were cucked and their partner, there was infidelity, and that the kid's not theirs. And that's a real fear for men. To raise a child that you think is yours, women can't really relate to this one because if you have a kid, you know with certainty the kid is yours. Well, you laugh, but it is a genuine, real fear. That's one of the biggest L's a guy can take in his life.
Hey, you know what? Hold on. You two, I got a question for y'all. Oh. Let's go into a dream world. Real fast.
Dream world.
Let's go into a dream world. Let's say you walk out of a bar, go with your man hand in hand, etc., right? And then some guy walks up and fucking smacks your ass and steals your purse and runs away. Your boyfriend stands there. He looks at you. He doesn't do nothing. Let her answer.
I would be extremely upset, obviously, because then I wouldn't feel protected. I wouldn't feel cared for. Like, if someone just did that to me and he didn't care enough to defend me, it's like, do you care about me at all? Like,
fantastic. Hold that thought. So you feel violated, right?
Yeah,
it's fucked up, right?
Of course.
Oh no, why don't you just tell him to go fight that guy and chase him down and everything else? Why don't you tell him?
Okay, I understand your point.
See what I'm saying here? So so should he have to tell you to not look like a hoe?
No, he shouldn't, but at the same time,
Wait. He shouldn't.
he should not. No.
Okay, just like you shouldn't have to tell him to protect you, right?
Correct.
Damn.
That was a very good point. I'll give that.
was
to
a
you.
really good
Exact. You know, you want equality. If that's what women are speaking about, then you want equality. But in a lot of situations, you don't really find it because it's like, oh yeah, I want to be able to walk around and be a hoe and do all this stuff, but I still want you to like play your part and be the man that you're supposed to be without me asking you to.
Sitting there, you want to be a wife, you want to be loyal. How can you do that if you're practicing, sucking fun dip every week? You're not practicing cooking, you're not practicing mental health, you're not practicing how to talk to him, how to cater, how to be submissive, and how to talk to him in a nurturing way. You're practicing sucking pee-pee. That's not the same thing.
But what if that's not what you want? What if you don't want to be?
I'm only speaking on women who want to be wives. All the other OF hoes and all those type of girls, I'm not talking about. Not you, but in general.
Don't sign your soul over. Don't sign your soul over to an industry like that's you already know is going to be bad for you later on in life. Like, don't do that.
My brother is the smartest person I know. I'm at a point where I just don't even argue with him. If he says something, then I'm like, okay, yeah. Like, he tells me not to wear much makeup, the eye wings, they're gone. He tells me to change my shoes, change the shoes, because he's just right. Like, I know that he's right. And so I need a man that is as intelligent as him. And that's really difficult because my brother would be considered toxically masculine, but he's not. He's absolutely incredible, like the best guy I know. It's just difficult because society has brought the bar down for men when women, we need it high.
I think men actually care more about the well-being of women than women do.
Men that feminists like are men dressing as women and dominating their sports and just really reversing what the other waves of feminism fought to do. Have fun with men beating you in your sports, women, because guess what? You're not going to beat them. Have fun.
It was mentioned by somebody on the anti-trans side about trans women coming in and taking over sports and things like that, which is just not true.
That is true.
It's not.
It is. I can show you a number of cases. There might be people that also haven't.
No, I can show you a number.
Trans women retain 30% of their biological advantage.
That is not
if they went through male puberty. Yes, it is.
That is
yes, it is.
That is not.
Let's not argue it. That's not even the prompt. We're not going to argue about that.
Because you're wrong.
If you are a trans woman and you walk out in the world and you are seen as a man, you do not belong in women's spaces. I don't care what anybody says. I think that's ridiculous, and I think even trans women that have gender dysphoria that go through transition will agree with me. This makes me so incredibly uncomfortable that we're even having this conversation. You could go back over there if you really wanted to.
The only men that feminists like are men dressing as women and dominating their sports and just really reversing what the other waves of feminism fought to.
Hold up. I gotta hear that beginning again. Did y'all hear this?
Men that feminists like are men dressing as women.
Andrew Tate 5'8".
Oh shit. Oh, he's 6'3".
Really?
Yeah.
How big's his dick down? That's
What the
he gives
fuck?
such short man energy that I thought he was under 6
Wait,
feet
hold
tall.
on. What did you just say? It's short man energy. What does that mean? Are you hating on short men?
Yeah, it was kind of mean. It was a derogatory stance, I guess you could say.
You know what? I'll let it slide as long as you're okay with fat girl energy. Are you okay with fat girl energy?
I've done my due diligence in dating a man shorter than me, so I feel like I could say that. That's
if short guy energy is okay, then fat girl energy has to be okay.
Women do this shit way too often, and then they try to do some fake ass apology after. I will say it again. The people that talk the most shit out of nowhere, they'll just say the most. It's women.
Do your friends know what you do?
One of my classmates found out actually.
How? Subscribed.
So he follows 1,000 Asian girls on Instagram Reels,
Yeah.
and I'm really big on Instagram Reels, and because I have 10 accounts.
Damn.
Okay, so I have 10 accounts on Instagram Reels, and because he follows 1,000, when you're trending, it just kind of pushes you. So he was being recommended to me, and then he DM'd me going "Oh my god, is this you?" And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Oh my god, I can't believe you became such a person of such low dignity."
Wow. How hypocritical is that?
Nigga was like, "You have no honor. You're so asshole on internet."
Hey, man.